Thanks to Fortnite's success, as usual, live service games love crossovers now. Because you gotta bring in the biggest audience possible, right? But mainly, this is just adding characters and like character skins, and like probably some limited time event mode thing with special theming. And more often than not, the theming of said crossover does not fit with the theme of the actual game. But there are also crossovers that are lesser known, lesser used, that involve the joining of two franchises. What the hell are you talking about? Isn't that just what a crossover is? Well, yeah, but I didn't explain it very well. Like making a game that plays like another game, but takes place in a beloved universe. Like a game themed around a specific media IP. Like how Battlefield and Star Wars makes Battlefront, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do more stuff like this, right? Okay? Like, Marvel vs. Capcom count? I mean, like, that's like a crossover game. The whole game is a crossover. Something like that. I mean, Total War Warhammer is what I'm talking about. Or like Fire Emblem Warriors. Like, that's Fire Emblem X Dynasty Warriors. Or this Star Wars Zero Company game, where it's like Star Wars crossed with XCOM. Like, it plays like an XCOM game, but it's Star Wars. Or what about Umbrella Corps? Resident Evil Counter-Strike, or whatever the hell that was supposed to be? Or even like good tie-in games. Like, we never get tie-in games anymore. I remember going around on Twitter that like Pirates of the Caribbean game, like, this looks interesting. I never played it, but I mean, and it probably wasn't very good. Or maybe it was, I don't know. You tell me. Still feels like it has more passion put into it than half the games that come out nowadays. I'm gonna go rapid fire here with suggestions of what people should make. Although it's gonna be very hard to not just say, let's take this franchise but make it Battlefield. Because like, that's like 90% of what these could be. Just a testament to how good of a formula Battlefield is, I guess. You'll see this a lot with mods for Arma and Squad too. Like, you'll see Star Wars, Warhammer, you'll see like some Titanfall and Halo as well. Or Counter-Strike. Some guy made a Half-Life mod for Counter-Strike where it's like the HECU fighting the Black Ops guys. This is cool. I'd love to see Valve actually do this. I'd play it. Or this Halo Sing Healy mod for Space Marine 2. Like, this looks awesome. Why aren't Halo Studios making this? Oh, probably because it'd be like too unique and original and cool. We just gotta remake Halo 1 again. And then they remake Halo 2 and Halo 3. And I gotta stop. Anyways. These two have already crossed paths once before. Battlefield 4 on Operation Metro has a Strange Reel map. Although, I gotta wonder if this is like an intentional reference or not. Or if they just looked up like old world map and managed to find it. It was like, yeah, that's good, put it in there. Ground forces and infantry always get briefly shown in Ace Combat to varying degrees depending on the game, but it'd be so cool to experience some of the amazing battles in this franchise as just a rifleman. Of course, you have air units too, because it's Battlefield. You gotta have like jets and helicopters and stuff. Maybe it's like Battlefront where you spawn hero units, so it's like, I just spawned in Morgan and I just dropped a burst missile on the C flag. So it's probably not very balanced, but it'd be fun. Or probably not, I don't know. The spectacle. I mean, I gotta have a spectacle. That's why half the reason we play Battlefield is for the spectacle. No? It'd be like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. Like, Battlefield 4, you capture a point, you get the bomber, the AC-130, or the Tomahawk missiles. Whereas in this game, it'd be like you're fighting on Stonehenge, and whoever captures point B gets to use the Stonehenge cannon. Like, that'd be awesome. You can do so much with this. It's like a slam dunk. I don't know why they haven't made this yet. Please, do it. I want to play this. It would also make it easier because you don't have to worry about offending anybody by having a specific country be the bad guy, since it's all fictional, made-up countries anyway. Like, take operations from Battlefield and crank it up to 11. You already have the briefing scenes. Ace Combat is famous for its briefing scenes and the briefing music. I'm going to go in depth here and gush about Ace Combat, because I haven't done that on the channel yet, so I mean, I guess if you want to skip it, you shouldn't skip it, but if you want to, I guess go to this timestamp. Ace Combat 4, you got Operation Bunker Shot, you got the beach landing, that'd be great. Emancipation, we see the city already in these little storybook cutscenes. It'd be urban combat like Amiens from Battlefield 1. Whiskey Corridor could be like Atacama Desert from Bad Company 2. And Farbanti, it could be like Flood Zone Cross the Siege of Shanghai, where the whole city's flooded like that. That'd be great. Or how about this? Rush Mode on Megalith, or Breakthrough on Megalith, I don't know. Like that meat grinder, you hear that meat grinder over the radio, and now you get to play it from their perspective. Like an Operation Metro meat grinder. Or I guess Hangar 21, if you want to be like thematic about it, like that Titan facility, something like that. And then, what you could do is, remember in Bad Company 2, remember at the end of matches, they'd have these little cutscenes that would like change depending on who won the match? Can we bring these back? These were great, I want these back. But like, in this game, like, you're playing as ISAF and you win on Megalith, and then you see Mobius 1 fly through and destroy the missile, and then everyone's celebrating. You could do this for like nearly every Ace Combat game. Like Ace Combat 5, Whitebird 1, you have like the spaceport, and it's like Orbital from 2042, and then like, again, if you win, then you see the Arcbird take off. Or maybe it takes off in-game, like the rocket launch, I don't know. Chain Reaction, you're at that airport and it's like an airborne assault, like that would be cool. Reprisal, it could be urban combat like Manhattan Bridge in Battlefield 6, although hopefully a bit bigger of a map. Fortress, this could be like Fort Vaux from Battlefield 1. Aces in that big city could be like urban combat like Seine Crossing or something, but it's at night. Or Tehran Highway would probably be a better fit. And then like the losing cutscene, if you're playing as OC, it has the soul come slam down or something. I don't know. You can take creative liberties with this and it would still work. Ace Combat Zero has a lot of possibilities. Annex, it would be like St. Quentin Scar from Battlefield 1. B7R, you gotta put that in there as like an air superiority map. That'd be great. You could have a bunch of air superiority maps with like the aerial super weapons, like how that air assault mode was in Battlefield 1 with the Zeppelins. Fighting in Directus, that'd be like Seine Crossing again. Gladysant, oh, that'd be good. The music in that could be like Giants of Karelia from Battlefield 4, or like cross with like Hagenthal Base from Battlefield 6. Excalibur, I mean, I don't think there's any ground fighting in this mission, but again, take liberties. Make it like Caspian Border from Battlefield 3, and then again, like, you can like take control of the Excalibur weapon and like shoot down planes and stuff with it. Hoffnung, I mean, again, it's no real ground fighting there because it's a freaking, we're bombing the place. But it'd be like Devastation from Battlefield 5, where like the bombers come flying overhead and they have the flares dropping and everything. And then Avalon, I don't think there's any ground fighting during this, but it's a cool location. You could see, like, up in the sky, you could see Pixie and Cypher fighting each other. V2 launches out, and then, like, the losing cutscene would be V2 actually impacting. Ace Combat 6 would be very lucrative for this sort of game, because Ace Combat 6 really centers around a lot of those combined arms operations. Grace Maria would be an obvious win. It'd be like Siege of Shanghai from Battlefield 4, crossed with, again, Manhattan Bridge from Battlefield 6. Sipley Field, it's a snow map, could be like Hammerhead from Battlefield 4, or Sabalon Pipeline from Battlefield 3, or even like Port Valdez from Bad Company 2. Bartolomeo Fortress could be like Keosar Railroad, or Damavan Peak from Battlefield 3. Ania Landing could be like Karg Island from Battlefield 3. Siege of Silvat could be like Armored Shield from Battlefield 3, or I guess Zavod from Battlefield 4. Slumna Peak, it'd be like from Battlefield 5 you got Narvik, or I guess better yet be Fiel, where it's like the infantry are all fighting in the mountains with the planes flying overhead. San Loma Assault would be like Noshar Canals, or maybe like Sharkey Peninsula. And then I think it'd be cool to have some map be on the Agaion, like some sort of like Titan mode, or like Carrier Assault Meat Grinder thing, where you're fighting as infantry on this flying aircraft carrier. I think that'd be really cool, even though it wouldn't make any sense. Ragno Fortress would be like Hamada from Battlefield 5, and then Moloch or Dabal Desert would be like Bandar Desert or Nabandun Flats from Battlefield 3. And then Ace Combat 7, Rescue in Gunther Bay, like at the space elevator, it'd be kind of like Lumfini Gardens from Battlefield 4, where it's like you're fighting this little grass patch next to the space elevator. I think that'd be really cool. Stonehenge Defensive, be like Firestorm from Battlefield 3 or something like that. This big open desert, that kind of thing. And then again, of course, you get to like, you can fight over, control the actual Stonehenge cannons and use them. Camp Rainy Assault would be like Death Valley from Battlefield 3. Last Hope in Anchorhead Bay would be like Dawnbreaker from Battlefield 4, or like Tehran Highway from Battlefield 3. Like all that like night fighting, urban night fighting. Lost Kingdom could be like Empire's Edge from Battlefield 1. And then 10 Million Relief Plan could be like Heligoland from Battlefield 1, where like it's mostly naval combat, but like, I don't know, maybe the Alicorn is surfaced in the middle of the map for infantry to fight over, and it's like a meat grinder in there. And then, like, say you're playing as OC and you lose, then the ending cutscene has the railgun fire the nuke at Alred. But do you see how much potential this has? Like, how rich this idea is for, like, really cool gameplay experiences? Like, I just spent the past 7 minutes talking about how cool this could possibly be. It's like, can we make this happen, please? And I got more ideas. Hold on. Okay, next one. This one might actually happen at this rate.
Warning, blast door is closing.
The fuck? Why'd she say it like that? I've been seeing rumors that Microsoft like wants to give Halo to Activision and see what they'll do with it. I mean, anything's better than Halo Studios. After Campaign Evolved, this might happen. Who knows? But an insurrection game would be cool, where you're just playing as Marines fighting insurrectionists, or like ODSTs or something like that. I just think there's a lot of potential in like a more traditional like cinematic style like Call of Duty campaign, but you're playing as, again, Marines or something like that, and you're not being held to the same standard as like normal Halo games where it's like, oh, it has to play like Halo, etc. It's like, no, you can have it be like freaking Modern Warfare 2019 or something, where you've got like your tactical reloads and your aim down sights and stuff, and sprint, but it's like now you're playing as an ODST and like you're with your squad and like you're going through the war and stuff like that, but it's still in the Halo universe. And because you're committing to this spin-off game that is a bit more niche and like dedicated to this one type of fan base, you might get people that are bigger fans of it, as opposed to all this wheel spinning capitulation nonsense that 343 keeps trying to do, where they keep trying to appeal to everybody and nobody likes it. Again, like Star Wars, it's like, since Halo and Star Wars are so joined at the hip in terms of their fates at this point, but look at how Star Wars handles video games. Like, you've got friggin' racing games, you've got strategy games, you've got first-person shooters, you've got hack and slash and stuff like that. You can do that with Halo as well, but they just choose not to for whatever reason. Horror games, like Branching Sickness, that one like flood horror game like Dead Space, that's still being made at some point, I hope. There's a Doom 3 Halo mod that looks really cool. But imagine if there was an official project with like full backing of Microsoft being made like this. Like, imagine you're playing this insurrection game, again, like kind of like Contact Harvest or something like that. You're playing as a Marine, you're fighting insurrectionists, and then the Covenant show up and it's like a horror game, like Alien Isolation, where it's like there's one elite and he's like hunting you and your squad down or something like that. Or even the Alone mission from Modern Warfare 2, where it's like you are vastly under-equipped to fight these enemies, and so you have to kind of like sneak around them and like be cunning. Where it's, if you like ODST, if you want to redo ODST, like ODST Campaign Evolved or whatever the hell you want to call it, you want to redo ODST, have it be like that. Like, that'd be awesome. I've already touched on the Halo Reach Infantry mod in a previous video, but I just love to see like an actual like official game where it's like an intense, grounded, gritty experience focusing on like the squishiness of humans fighting the Covenant. I think that'd be really good. Or on the flip side, like if you still want to have the player be a Spartan, you could still like kind of mess with the formula a little bit, mess with the gameplay, have it play like Crysis. Just made a Crysis video, you can check that out. But it's like, but again with the insurrectionists, like the Spartans were initially made to combat insurrectionists, like quell rebellions and stuff. It's like you could have it where you're fighting insurrectionists as like an overpowered Spartan. Same with how in Crysis you fight like the North Koreans or the Cell Troopers. But then the Covenant show up the same way the Ceph do, and now like the way that the game plays is completely different. Speaking of completely different, Fate Stay Night. I don't know if I have any Fate fans in here. Fate Stay Night, like a Souls-like with Fate. That's like you see all the fights in Fate Stay Night and like all its adaptations. It's like, it seems tailor-made for FromSoft to do all their crazy particle effects and like dodging and stuff. Having like you go through the Holy Grail War fighting all the different servants. I think that'd be really cool. Apparently this almost happened. It didn't. I don't know why. Or alternatively, make a Jujutsu Kaisen game, but it plays like Sekiro, where it's all about parrying, and then you play as some guy that has Limitless, but he doesn't have the 6 eyes, so he still has to like manually parry, but as long as you do, then you don't take any damage, and so then there's your gameplay explanation and your lore tie-in and that sort of thing. And Kill la Kill. I love Kill la Kill. I know I got a game already, but I feel like it should have gotten like a Platinum Games style character action game like Metal Gear Rising, where it's like you gotta cut the life fibers. That's like the whole point of the story. So it's like, I mean, I feel like it'd be a perfect fit. And speaking of Metal Gear, I'm gonna say it again, I need someone to make a Siege competitor, because I don't like actually playing Siege, but early Siege was great. I need more of that. Well, okay. The problem with Siege is that they've gone into all this stuff with like the nanotechnology, and it's like it's gone like super sci-fi. But you could do that and have it be set in the Metal Gear universe, and then I wouldn't have a problem. Because Metal Gear's already about nanomachines, son. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, you bastards almost got me back playing Siege because you put Snake in it. And like, that's cool. But like, what if the whole game was Metal Gear though, as opposed to just putting a Metal Gear guy in the game? I mean, that's a good crossover. I don't hate that. I think that's actually good. But again, I don't want to play Siege, because you've done other crossovers with Siege that I don't like, and they don't fit, and I don't like them. But this is what I love about Metal Gear, is that Metal Gear, it mixes this like hard military kind of like tech with the more supernatural weird elements, so that way you can have these operator abilities for gameplay's sake, even though they're not really realistic, but you can explain it away with nanomachines, son. Not to mention there's already a great cast of characters you can choose from for operators, and aside from just having more generic type guys. Like Metal Gear Online. Metal Gear Online's great, but it's like, unless it's a gacha game, it's like, I feel like Japanese developers really can't nail like replayable multiplayer live service games the way that like Western devs can, which, I mean, it is what it is, but it's like, I'd love to have like a multiplayer Metal Gear game that like lasts a long time, as opposed to just dying in like a month. But Battlefield, like a Battlefield game, or I guess Planetside would probably be more accurate, like a Metal Gear game, and like Metal Gear Solid 4, the PMC Wars, where it's like, you got all these like PMCs like fighting this endless war. It's like, and that's what Planetside kind of is. So you'd have like 3 different PMCs fighting over these big maps. I think that'd be really cool. Or Planetside cross with Forever Winter. Like, I think that'd be cool. Like you have the 3 factions fighting each other, which, I mean, I know that's not actually the way it is in the lore, but for the sake of the gameplay, I think that'd be great. And you're fighting, like, in these really cool areas, like, because, again, Forever Winter's art style is so cool, and this would be a different way to experience that universe is by playing it through this, like, endless war multiplayer battle thing with tanks and all these different units and stuff like that, and like, you're constantly fighting over territory in this unending battle. I think that'd be really good. And I think it could work too, because like you got the max units in Planetside, like there's your Orga mech right there. It's basically the same thing as a European Exo. And then like, yeah, you got like the tanks, and then you got the mechs and stuff. I'm gonna get carried away. I'm gonna fantasize too much about this. Cyberpunk, both the universe and like the game, like the style of game, like open world city type thing. Ready or Not cross Cyberpunk, like you're playing as Trauma Team and you're going into these places and like having to clear out like these crazy like encampments of people. That'd be really cool. As I know Ready or Not, their whole thing is they keep trying to like escalate the stakes and stuff. In Cyberpunk you'd be able to do that real well because you got all sorts of crazy things going on in Cyberpunk, and I think that'd be really cool. Like futuristic SWAT game, that'd be great. Should do that. The Star Wars, I mean, like a Star Wars game that plays like Cyberpunk, where it's like an open world city. Like, I've been watching Andor, and all the bits in Coruscant, it's like, this rocks. I want a game where you just like explore Coruscant like this. We had Star Wars 1313, rest in peace, we don't got that no more, but LA Noire? Why do we not have a detective game about being an ISB agent and it plays like LA Noire? This is a great idea. We should absolutely do this.
You sell young droids, Valdez. Are you a madman?
There's so many good ideas. Nobody's taking them. I don't know why.
Bag out.
And I'm going back to Battlefield again. I'm sorry. Remember Battle Los Angeles? This is a good movie premise. I mean, I'd be cool to see it visited again if they try to make another movie like this. I still love watching the trailer. I think the trailer is really good. Too bad the official movie tie-in game is complete ass, though. It's really bad.
This commander guy has at least 3 different poses. He's about to make a 4-hour video essay about the rise of Skywalker. Star Wars didn't die, Marines. It was murdered. The dead speak.
But the unique thing about this movie is the fact that the aliens are pretty like one-on-one matched with the U.S. Marines, and like that's, I mean, it's like more of like an even fight, and that's what's interesting about it. It's like a peer-on-peer warfare thing, and the alien designs are cool. I like the way that their stuff looks. I don't know, I think it'd be cool to give this a shot. Like, Battlefield's never done anything with aliens before, or like going into like outer space or anything like that, but I feel like this would be like the best way to do it, is having it be like in this setting where, yeah, you got aliens, but it's not like Halo, obviously, you know, it's not like super sci-fi. I don't know. I have a soft spot for Battle of Los Angeles. I think it's pretty good. And then sticking on with Battlefield, I don't know, has anyone here played Valkyria Chronicles? This is just me tapping the sign again, saying that I want more alternate history World War II games, because it's basically what Valkyria Chronicles is, that with anime girls. In theory, you could already do this by modding Battlefield 1, because Battlefield 1 already has like that kind of weird alternate history, like World War II with a World War I skin. It's its own thing. I don't know. It's obviously you can't do it now because EA shut down the modding. It sucks, but I don't know. I think it'd be really cool just to see a Battlefield game be like set with this like storybook style aesthetic that Valkyria Chronicles has, where it's all kind of like drawn out and stuff with like the hatching for the shading. The rocket launchers are these big lances. This is such cool iconography. Like, I love the way these look. And then I guess you take a page out of Battlefield 1 with the elite classes. You can like pick up Valkyria weapons, and like you can use that to like kill tanks and stuff. Like, that'd be cool. And then Valkyria Chronicles, of course, has no shortage of super weapons. It'd be kind of like the behemoths from Battlefield 1. You got the big land battleship, these giant tanks. Like, these would be great. I don't know. I feel like it could work. I feel like it'd be a neat idea.
It's all over for me now. Huh?
Hi.
Ghost in the Shell. What a winner. Although it sorely untapped in the world of video games. I mean, they've tried a couple times, and like they've kind of gotten close. Like the first Assault game, I enjoyed that. I think that died way too soon. That was fun. That's kind of what I'm talking about. We need more games like that, where it's like it's a game that plays like Call of Duty, but it's like it takes place in the Ghost in the Shell universe. I think that was great. That game was really good. But Deus Ex, like an immersive sim type game like that, set in the Ghost in the Shell universe. I miss Deus Ex. Can I get another Deus Ex game, please? Like a RoboCop kind of got this. Like the RoboCop game's kind of like a kind of Deus Ex like, where you're able to like do side missions and like explore the city and take on quests and talk to people. Like if we could get that, but Ghost in the Shell, it's like, oh, come on, man, please. And speaking of cyborg women, Signalis Tactics is like a running gag, like a game that like people want, but like it won't happen. Because for some reason, Rose Engine doesn't endorse fan games. It's very Nintendo coded. Sad. But Signalis, you can make a Signalis game that plays like Valkyria Chronicles or Fire Emblem, probably better. It's like Fire Emblem Three Houses, you could have that, but it's Signalis. Because I love the Signalis universe. Like the aesthetic of it's so good. It's like a Signalis game, Fire Emblem. You're interacting with all the characters. You're going around the monastery. It's not actually a monastery in this case, obviously, because we're in brutalist hellscape future world. But like you're going on missions and fighting the Empire. You're talking to all the characters, doing the support conversations and stuff. It feels like a slam dunk, honestly. Or Toy Soldiers. And I remember playing Toy Soldiers in Xbox Live Arcade. I feel like Toy Soldiers would work really well with Signalis theming. I don't know why, I just feel like those two would fit really well.
Quit yapping, you goofball. You wanna give it to me one now? Come on.
I mean, Call of Duty keeps putting all these anime skins in the game. It's like, why not make an anime Call of Duty game? I've talked about this in my Modern Warfare 2 video. Like, there's plenty of opportunities for this. Girls Frontline, well, I feel like would be the easiest example. Or Jormungand or Black Lagoon. Genocidal Organ, that'd be really good. Have Infinity Ward make that, ooh. Or Gale Online. I mean, it'd make it easy for Warzone, because, I mean, Gale, the whole thing is it's like a battle royale. And then you could bring the headquarters back from Call of Duty World War II, and you're walking around that big city, and you're getting, like, your daily contracts and stuff for and opening supply drops. No, we're not doing supply drops. But, like, you're doing 1v1s in the pit, and, like, doing wager matches and stuff. It's like, it's not a horrible idea. It could be cool. I forgot how cool this city looked, by the way. I haven't watched SAO in probably 10 years, but it's like, this looks awesome. Too bad it's stuck as a Sword Art Online spin-off.
God damn, it made me sick. What a waste.
And for my last idea, Kingdom Come Deliverance, right? What if we cross that with Attack on Titan? Like this big open world, this like huge sense of scale and like difficult combat. And it's like this like hard stuck first person view. Imagine fighting Titans like that, like hard, like that'd be terrifying. I think it'd be really cool. They should absolutely make this. It'd be the least I could do after rug pulling us with the ending. Or Game of Thrones, you're playing as a hedge knight or something, you're going about the Seven Kingdoms, it's like, it's a no-brainer. What are we doing? Well, what can I say? I'm an ideas man. How do I get hired as an idea guy at one of these companies? I mean, if any developers or publishers are watching this, take them. They're free. It's easy money.